Good morning, world. It is Wednesday, so it's time for the midweek pickup for this week. Hope everybody had a good week. If I'm not mistaken, I believe the last debate is tonight. Um, if you want drama tonight, you watch the debate. No, I'm just playing. Anyway, as you can see, I have a DLB shirt on this week. DLB is Do Look B. Do Look B. Um, from Mississippi to H-Town to New Orleans. Do Look B is a motivational, inspirational, social awareness project that is run by Keith Jefferson and his friends, him, John, Beatty, Mickey Lawrence, myself. We represent Do Look B in very different areas in life, anywhere from, like I said, motivation, music awareness, social awareness, putting people on things that they might not have been on, getting people to come out of their shell, if you will, just trying to get somebody to come out of the cocoon that they are in so that they can, excuse the analogy, but become a butterfly and fly. That's basically what Do Look B is about. And every week I have so many different friends and different people that are close to me that have their own things going on. So with my midweek pickups, I'm going to go on and start giving recognition to the other fellow entrepreneurs or to the other people who have their own brand going on. I'm going to celebrate them each week and give y'all a little brief detail about what they are and what they do. So get ready for that for the next few weeks. Today I wanted to talk about something that we all have probably dealt with and probably are still dealing with, and that's procrastination. Now, I know a lot of people may not know that they procrastinate about certain things, but I just want to give you some type of understanding about. First off, procrastination isn't good anyway, but I want to just give you an understanding about what you should procrastinate about, and I guess what you shouldn't procrastinate about, if you understand what I'm saying. Now, one thing that I always think that people should never procrastinate about is something when it has to do with themselves. I'm a victim of that myself. I do procrastinate at certain things, and certain things I don't procrastinate in. And it's certain things that I need to put more attention to, put more time towards. But instead, I procrastinate and then I end up doing it, later on or whatever. But what is the most greatest thing that you will get out of procrastination? Usually when you procrastinate about something, you're either scared to do it, you don't really want to do it, or you have no understanding about it and you just are afraid to try something different or try something new. Now, usually you procrastinate about things about yourself, going back to school, starting up your business, doing things that you need to do in order to make things either easier for you or to open a different door for you. But sometimes we procrastinate about it and then we end up seeing somebody else doing something similar. And then we get I had that idea before. But you may have had the idea, and a lot of us tend to get upset when we see something that we said would be cool, or, hey man, that's something that we need to put in place, and you think that it's something that nobody else has thought about. But you have to understand, everybody's brain is working, so somebody might have an idea that's pretty similar to yours, and then they might not procrastinate. They might go out and do it. They might have the funds necessary to go out and do it, because sometimes procrastination isn't just about, oh, I'm not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it could be, hey, I don't have the funds to get this done. I don't have the assets I need to make this happen or whatever. And then that can turn into something different than procrastination. But at the same time, what are you doing to get the the tools that you need so you can go on and get this done. Procrastination is something that is very bad for growth. There's no way that you can grow if you're procrastinating to get certain things done, because you're never getting it done. So how are you going to be able to go to the next level? And another thing, a lot of people don't see that they're procrastinating, or they're procrastinators. And then when, or if you have somebody that's real around you that's going to tell you, hey man, you talked about this 3 or 4 months ago, why haven't you still done it, or whatever, you're either going to get one or two outcomes. You're going to get the snappy, hey man, I know what I'm doing, it's my thing, you know what I'm saying, don't worry about when I'm going to get it done. And that's how you know right there, you know, that person is stuck in procrastination. Or you're going to get the man, I appreciate you for being on me about it, I really need to go on and get it done. Now that person is either saying that to either shut you up about whatever they said that they were going to do because they feel like you shouldn't be telling them, or they're going to be genuinely, hey, you're right, I need to do what I need to do to get, you know what I'm saying, what I said I was going to get in place and play. You know what I'm saying? It should not be 6 months after you said that you were going to do something, and then you look back at it and you say, hey, I still haven't done this, I need to go on and get this done. Or it definitely shouldn't be a year where you're looking back and saying, man, if I would have got this done back then I'd be at a better place right now. A lot of times when we procrastinate, we're scared of the outcome. But then when we get the outcome, you look at it like, man, I should have did that a long time ago, or it's a big weight lifted off your shoulders. Or you just look back at it and you're like, dang, what did I wait for so long? What was holding me back to go out and get done what I needed to get done? And it's an anchor, because if you're procrastinating, you're going to sit in the same spot. So it's anchoring you down. Always know that if you have something inside of you that you say that you want to do, sometimes it's important for you to keep that to yourself, so you can work on it for yourself instead of telling everybody, hey, this is what I'm doing, whoop-de-whoop, and they're expecting you to do it, but you may be procrastinating. They're looking at you like, hey, you said you was going to do this 3 months ago. We still haven't seen any effort from you in this. And then their view on you is going to be different, because they're going to say, hey, if they procrastinate about things for themselves in their own lives, what are they going to do when it has to deal with somebody else's life or somebody else's situation? So the best thing for us to do is not to procrastinate. If it's something that we see, something that we know can better our lives, something that we know we need to do to better ourselves and get ourselves to the next level, let's just do it. Let's not procrastinate. Let's not second guess. Second guessing is one of the things that keep us down forever, because we don't never really go with our first mind. You have to go with your first mind. You have to set a plan in order, and you have to just do it. Leave procrastination in the past. It's just something that you have to do. Anyway, I'm going to keep it short this week. Put God first, family second, everything else will follow. Look up Do Look Be. It's on all social media networks. It's on Instagram at Do Look Be, DOLOOKBE. You can find it on Facebook, of course. Do Look Be, Keith Jefferson, Mick Law, John Beatty, me, R. Chambers II, and you can just look and see what's going on in that community so you can have a better understanding of what Do Look Be is. Next week, I don't know who I'm going to feature, but just know I have a lot of good people around me that are doing a lot of good things. And if I have your shirt, if I have your merchandise, anything, I'm going to broadcast and I'm going to praise you for what you're doing, because I'm also very proud of the movement that each one of my people have. But we all have to try and stick together and put each other out there so, we can all grow. And that's what we start certain things to do, so they can grow and flourish and become successful. So let's help each other become successful. Let's do that. See y'all next week. Like I say, God first, family second, everything else will follow. Peace out.